obviously last time he spoke to you was just after being made captain. How the few weeks been since then, since you've had the job of being the leader?
Yeah, it's been a nice transition. I think we've had a big couple of weeks on the track. It's been nice to sort of get into a bit of match play now and I guess fill that role sort of on the field a bit more. But yeah, just still adjusting to meetings and extra things I need to do away from footy as well.
How's that feel when you settle in? And obviously today with the photo day, you're going to be right there next to Captain. How's that transition?
Yeah, there's not big adjustments, I guess. It's especially photo day. I'm just moving a couple of seats, but I think around the club, it's just probably a lot more meetings about other people rather than just my own personal game, which has been a bit of an adjustment and would be for anyone. So yeah, I'm just taking everything on board and trying to learn and go with the flow a bit.
Have there been any surprises?
Oh, not really, to be honest. Pulling people up when they need to be pulled up and a few uncomfortable conversations, but not anything that's crazy. Yeah.
Are you sort of a vocal leader? How would you describe yourself? Or do you let your footy do the talking? What's your leadership?
Yeah, I think my first and foremost is probably how I perform out in the field. It's a bit harder to, I guess, tell people what to do if you're not doing that yourself. So I think my vocal side has probably grown a fair bit since I got to the club, and I think I think there's a lot of things that I can still do to grow my leadership style, but that'll come with the challenges that I face along the way. And I think there'll be a lot of different challenges, I guess, coming into games now that we probably haven't faced yet. So just looking forward to it.
You've had a couple of 3 or 4 incredible years on the field. Have you spoken to anyone about trying to maintain that form while being captain and having all those initiatives?
Yeah, that was probably Ken's main point to me, to be completely honest. When he told me that I was going to be captain, he said first and foremost is my performance needs to stay at a high level, and I understand that as a captain, people look up to you, not only how you act and how you behave, but how you perform as well. So I know that that's a really important part of the job, and I think that'll be really important for us to be successful as well. So yeah, I'll definitely be concentrating on that.
Do you have an idea what your kind of role in the field is going to be? We've kind of seen you during that season, flip the floor a little bit,
we haven't really had those conversations as of yet. I think it'll probably be similar to last year, a lot of midfield with a few hits down forward as well. We've got our strength is probably we've got a lot of guys that can run through the midfield. So yeah, I'm sure that'll be a game-to-game basis sort of thing.
6 months on, just want to finish the last year. Still got all the holes in there to play through. You feel like an LCA this season? You guys feel like you're ready to take the next step?
Yeah, 100%. I think we clearly had a few things at the end of last year that probably needed to be filled, and like you said, we brought in a couple of key defenders which we needed, and a couple of ruckmen with Scotty Lysett hanging up the boots. So yeah, in terms of our squad, I think we've got everything that we need to get us to that next step. The thing about this competition is you can't just rock up and expect it to happen though. So there's 17 other teams that are doing the exact same thing that we are in the pre-season, probably think they're flying just as much as we do. So yeah, we understand that we've got to get back to work and really earn that final spot before we can start talking about the end of the year.
Very exact a few weeks ago, when you look back, what did you take out of that and how can you get better?
Yeah, I think for me personally, it's probably just those big moments and really trying to grasp that and perform well under pressure. There's only one way to learn to perform under pressure, and it's to put yourself in that situation. No one's the perfect footballer when they get drafted, and I think that's a great learning experience for Zach and I and all the other young guys, to be completely honest. It'll hold us in good stead for the next couple of years. And yeah, again, the best way to learn is to put yourself in that situation over and over again, and hopefully we can perform better this year.
Big year coming up with some things happening off the field as well. How's it all going? How are you handling it?
Yeah, it's been a big couple of months off the field, but my partner Maisie is tracking really well, and everything is as it should be off the field. So that makes things a little bit easier coming into the club, obviously, and I'm sure there'll be some challenges along the way, but Ken's been really supportive in my off the field things that I need to do, and our club's really good at that. So yeah, I think I'll be fine.
I guess it doesn't become too much for you. I guess you've got a fair bit going on. Most of it up a bit more than most people have what's going on in your life.
Yeah, I think it's learning to delegate things to other people, trying not to take everything onto my own two shoulders, and I mean that's the reason why we've got this leadership group around me, is so I can ask things of them and they can ask things of me, and we can work in a way that works best for us and our schedule and what we've got going on outside the football club. So yeah, I've got really good people around me inside the football club and outside that can help me with that sort of stuff, so I'm not too worried about it.
In the leadership, in the lead up to Trevor's taking the spot on the board, he spoke about the fact that you're a young leader and he thought that he could have a big helping hand to some chats. You obviously only been in that role a couple of days, but has he reached out at all since you've become captain?
He sent me a message, yeah, when I was first awarded the captaincy, which was really nice, and so did a lot of the other captains from the club's history. So yeah, there's heaps of people that have reached out to me, and I've reached out to them to get a few pointers off, and he's no different. So I'm sure he'll have some valuable insights along the way that I can probably ask him a few questions, and yeah.
How the boys enjoying this facility as well?
Yeah, it's been great. It's a big change from what we used to have, and obviously the temporary stuff that we had last year. So I think we're all just really grateful to have a facility that we're really looking forward to coming into each day, and it helps us get better. We've got world-class facilities now with our recovery preparation and gym. So yeah, I think it's just enjoyable to come to a workspace that you like being at.
Are you getting any guidance from former captains like Trav, Rozee as well? Are they giving some advice?
Yeah, they've been really big so far. Trav especially, I've done a lot of work with over the years, and even TJ's around the club a little bit still. So yeah, there haven't been too many issues so far, but I'm sure throughout the season, when the ups and downs of the season sort of take flow a bit, that I'll be probably buzzing them a fair bit, and Ollie especially in the midfield has been a big help on and off the field. So yeah, it's great to have supportive people around you.
How was Mitch Georgiades tracking still continuing his recovery? How has he been?
Yeah, really good. I think he did almost a full session today, and it's getting close to that full contact training. So yeah, we're really excited to have him back. It's been a long time since we've had him, so he'll be another asset to add to our forward line, and he's tracking really well. Hopefully we can have him for the start of the season. I haven't talked to him yet, but yeah, I'm not sure, to be completely honest.
What are you hoping to find out or learn about these groups?
It's just a way to try some things that you've been training in the off season, and to see where you're at, really. I guess the challenge is to get that full 100% game intensity so that we can really learn what works and what doesn't. So yeah, we've been trying to drive that around the club, that this is an important building block, I guess, for the start of the season.
100%? You had a good pre-season?
Yeah, feeling 100% and ready to go. The last couple of years been really good. I haven't had any niggles during the off season, which is really pleasing to be able to get my body ready to go. So all good.